Namaste Bitia, Sada Khush Raho. Myself, JVN Dr. Hemant Vyas, Associate Professor and Head of Department of Surgery, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In today's session, we are going to discuss about abdominal examination. Let's begin. Today we will only discuss common signs and symptoms that we find in abdominal examination or in the GI system. We will also discuss about different symptoms that occur or that we come through during case taking of GI system. Dysphagia is difficulty in swallowing. Odynophagia is painful swallowing. Heartburn, acid reflux from stomach to esophagus. Now what is meaning of reflux? When acid or bile regurgitate into the mouth, causing a bitter taste and a disagreeable sensation, that time we call it as reflux. Vomiting. Vomiting consists of a phase of nausea followed by hypersalivation, pallor, sweating, and hyperventilation. Retching is an involuntary effort to vomit, then occurs, followed by expulsion of gastric contents through the mouth and sometimes through the nose. Dyspepsia means it is a medical term for indigestion, a symptom that includes epigastric pain, heartburn, distension, nausea, or an acid feeling occurring after eating or drinking. Flatulence is passage of flatus per rectum. Anorexia is loss of appetite. Constipation is the passage of hard stool, or when the stool is not passed for consecutive 3 days, then we call it as constipation. Diarrhea is regular passage of more than 3 stools per day, or the passage of a large amount of liquid stool is called as diarrhea. Alteration of bowel patterns. Abdominal pain is characterized by its site, intensity, character, area of radiation, duration, and frequency, together with aggravation and relieving factor and associated factors. Abdominal distension due to fat, fluid, flatus, feces, and fetus should be kept in mind while taking the case. Weight loss due to lack of food intake, anorexia, dysphagia, or vomiting. Malabsorption of nutrients or a systemic effect of important diseases such as cancer within or outside the GI tract. Inflammatory bowel diseases or chronic infections such as tuberculosis within or outside the GI tract. Hematemesis, bleeding in the upper GI tract above the duodenojejunal flexure, causing the vomiting of blood. Rectal bleeding is bright red in stool, bright red blood passing in stool. Now we have to differentiate between melena. It is altered blood that has passed through a significant length of GI tract and looks jet black, tarry, and with a particular characteristic smell. It indicates bleeding above the ileocecal wall, commonly in right colon. Jaundice is yellowness of skin and conjunctiva and may be associated with other cutaneous and systemic features of liver diseases. It includes dark urine. Itching, urinary symptoms like dysuria, anuria, oliguria, nocturia, polyuria, hematuria, and frequency of urination are considered in itching. That's it from today's presentation. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0. Hope you like this presentation. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will try to resolve it. Thank you very much.